Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Chloe. Today, I'm finally going to be trying out the L'Oreal Lip and Cheek Tint. I actually only ended up getting 2 colors. There's one more that I definitely want, but it's been out of stock in all of the stores I've seen it in. I've gone to Walmart's, I've gone to Target's, out of stock everywhere. I should try like a CVS or Walgreens. I will look there. It's the coral one. Anyway, I have 2 to try. I kind of tried this one. I have been using this one already a little bit. I've been trying not to use it. It's a little bit more of a review than a first impression, if you will. But I'm still excited to try this shade, especially because it looks very scary, but it is not going to be this bright. So I just want to see how this works out, how long it lasts. Like, I really want to put it to the test. Love the way that it looks when I put it on. I know that much. Let's read the packaging first. Formula feels gentle, paraben and fragrance free, suitable for all skin types and sensitive skin, blends easily and non-sticky. The back says a sheer wash of dewy color with a rush of moisture. Weightless formula with aloe and rose extracts. It has 12 milliliters, 0.04 fluid ounces, and it's $13.99. I do remember being surprised by the price because it is definitely pricier. So it better be worth it, L'Oreal. There's so many more colors online than I feel like I saw in store, which I guess happens sometimes. Eternal Rose, Rosy Bliss, Pink Serenity, Erythral Blush, Everlasting Coral, and Madame Pink. So 6 shades total. So I have Rosy Bliss, which looks like the darkest shade. It's a part of like this campaign. Who's that? Camila Cabello? Who's that? I know who that is. It doesn't say anything about long wear or anything like that. Typically those like super moisturizing products, I feel like they're not long wearing, which sucks because I love the glowy moisturizing type products. Honestly, let's just jump right in and start applying. Mac Miller's Mixtape Men. I will demonstrate this shade for you guys again, the Matte 40 Madame Pink. So I just did my fake freckles and I hope that they stay on under this. I like the little applicator. Just do a tiny little dot like that. Going with my stipple brush and tap that bad boy. Oh my god. So pretty. So pretty, right? Oh my god, look how glowy. Look at my skin. I am wearing highlighter, but you can see it shine over like where I literally just put the blush. Oh my god, are you kidding? The way the light reflects. Gorgeous. That is gorgeous. So pretty. I love this shade. I think this shade looks so flush, so natural. I love it. Gorgeous. I don't feel like I would need stronger blush than that, but I do want to try building it up and see if it does build up. But first I want to try this shade. I'm so excited. So I had literally accidentally packed this too. That is the scariest thing I think I've ever seen in my entire life. So I had to go and dig it out of the freaking box that I packed it in. It just was like, of course. So what I think is that it's just the shade. I just think that this is a really natural shade, and if you want more of a like a stronger blush look, you need a more pigmented shade like this one. I mean, you can obviously see the difference between how natural and not natural these shades are, yet they look kind of the same. It literally is just that like this one looks stronger. And I don't know if I can't see the tonal difference between the two of them because they are so fair, they blend out so nicely. Not fair, fair is the wrong word. They are so sheer. Like I feel like I could leave the house and nobody would tell that I'm wearing 2 different blushes on my cheeks. So cute, I love it. All right, let's try building it up. I'm gonna start with the scary one. Do like the same amount as I did the first time on there. I love those little applicators. I don't know why, I just think they're so stinking cute. Okay, so I feel like that's definitely building up. Yep, I would say that's building up. Oh my gosh, Beauty Blender to the rescue. Fade out this line. Yeah, that definitely looks like it built up a bit. I am using the same brush. I'm just in between wiping it on the back of my hand, making sure there's not residue. Maybe that's why the tone kind of looks the same. I'm just kidding. Maybe, actually. So I've never actually tried building this one up, even though this is the one that I've been using. Is it just me, or do these almost look the same? What do you guys think? This is what we have going on, okay? Okay. I feel like I can see the pinkness out of this one. This one's, but look, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like I can see the difference. This one's very pink. This one's just neutral. It's pink, It's still very pink, but it's like a neutral pink. Tell me you see that too. If you don't see that, tell me I'm going crazy. That's cool too. Let me try one more layer of each because I'm curious. Okay, so I'm gonna need to reapply my fake freckles because the ones that I didn't do the blush over are still there. Okay, so like these ones pigmented, which we been new. So because the shade is so natural, it's definitely a lot easier to blend out. You can see like towards the bottom, it's a lot softer. Like the edges are just a lot softer overall, whereas like this one, you can clearly see like where I applied the blush. So I'm definitely like leaning towards the more natural one. I love this shade and I will definitely use this shade for sure. Me and my million blushes. Literally, I think blush has been my thing for the last year because the amount of blush I've bought, you guys know because I've reviewed them all. All the lip and cheek tints. I tried this one on in the video where I originally tried it, that I will link it above. Therefore, I want to try this one on my lips. Let's do it. Okay, it's literally like water. Like I feel like I'm just rubbing water into my lips. Shut up. Shut up. That is such a pretty color. I like it. It just made them a little bit more vibrant, basically. I'm gonna try a second layer. I'm gonna let it dry. While that's drying, I'm actually gonna do some fake freckles. I've got a new way of doing fake freckles. I found this Revolution. It's literally called Freckle Me, and it looks just like an eyeliner. Definitely have used it as an eyeliner before. Let's do another layer. Just getting better with the more layers I add. So my thing with the tint is I feel like a tint is supposed to last for kind of a long time. No, that's a stain. Never mind. I think it's kind of just up to like, let's see how long this lasts. It's almost 11:30 now. I feel like it took better on my bottom lip than my top lip. Well, my finger's a little pink. Yeah, that itch took way better on my bottom lip. Like, why? I am just packing today like crazy. It is official. We are moving. As you can see behind me, things are already gone. I tried to leave as much of like my setup back here as possible until today. After this, it's all coming down. Sad. Next week's video is probably gonna be a little bit of a weird one, but this is the last video. This is it here. End of an era. Hopefully I can get just as good a setup in the new place. That is going to be it for right now. I am going to get back to packing and I will check in a little bit. It's now 1:30, so it has only been about 2 hours since I put it on. Not long at all, but because it is just a tint, I don't know how long it's going to last, so I wanted to make sure and check in early enough. I think it looks really good. I think my skin looks really nice and glowy still. I can't tell if this side faded. I think it did. I think they've both faded, but they're still there. Like you can definitely still tell I'm wearing blush at this point. Thank God, because it's only been 2 hours. I'm at least hoping for like 5, 6. I mean, 6 would be like really ideal. I really think it's those building up that helped me. Those layers that I put in there that really helped out. Only because I assume it's like fading by layer. But yeah, so far I still think it looks really good. Can't notice a huge difference between the two sides of my face. Like you can definitely tell this one's still pinker. You just see I'm wearing blush. So it does make me question actually how similar all of the shades kind of are to each other because they are so sheer. I feel like it would be easy for them to look fairly similar. All right, I will check back in a few more hours. It's now about 3:45. Can't tell if you can still see the blush or I've just been working so hard I'm a little flushed. Just kidding. It's definitely the blush that you still see for sure. I'm noticing this shade staying on a little bit better. That's probably because it's a more pigmented shade. You can still see it on this side, which is great. Obviously a little bit. It is obviously very faint, very faded at this point because it has been a total of 4.5 hours. Yeah, 4.5 hours. So it's actually not been too long, but unfortunately this is gonna be the last check-in that I do for you guys because I have a workout class later this evening, so it'll definitely all be off after that. My skin definitely doesn't look as glowy anymore, but I can still see some of the glow where I put it, but you can definitely still see some glow. I mean, the blush looks better than some of the other makeup I'm wearing today, so I say that's a win. I really think the trick with this blush is layering it though, because there was one day I noticed it was fairly gone fairly quickly. So I do think that had I not built it up, it might not still be there, but overall I feel like I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, I just love how glowy it is. It's like perfect for summer. It does not feel sticky at all. I think it still looks really pretty. I love the way that it blends out. You can't really make mistakes with this blush, and I really like that. I feel like I will go through it quickly just because of the packaging. Like, it's really not obviously a ton of product. Wow, I am honestly just so drained from all the packing that I have done today, and I have to go to this extreme workout class now. That was not a good idea on my part. You see me just like melting into my desk. If I end up finding that coral shade, I'm gonna snag it. That's gonna be all for this week's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already, and leave me a like because it really helps me out. I'll see you guys in the next one on moving day in a new location.